Okay, just we talk about the static routing. So we'll take three routers for example now. We'll take three routers, and if we see to the router, these are the basically modular routers. If you see inside the router, there is no serial ports installed or any WAN port installed. We have just Ethernet ports connected here. These are modules we can insert if is needed. So I will be inserting this WAN interface port, but the device is on. I cannot plug in. So I have to turn off the device first. Then I have to install the module. Then I can turn it on again. Similarly, the second device, I will turn off the device and I will install the module. Similarly, the third device, I will turn off the device and I will install the module. To connect the routers, we need the serial link. We will be connecting the devices via serial link. Serial 010, I will connect to serial 010. I can connect to any port, but just to make an identity identical, so that there is no confusion during the configuration. These are basically link for the DC basically known as data communication equipment. This is ISP link. So the DC link actually provide the clock to the DT. So DT is basically customer premises device. So this is going to be the DT, this customer premises, and this is the ISP actually. If you take this router example, these are service provider end. Here this is service provider end and this is a subscriber end. So it may be because the service provider system provide the clock, and your subscriber will terminate to the clock. It will synchronize to that clock. Then only there will be communication between. So in the LAN, we will be taking three different PCs. We can take more PCs because we will be connecting via switch only. So we will be using switch to connect to the routers. This one PC represent to the one LAN, and then for the connectivity I will use same Ethernet link here for router gig port to switch gig port. Then I will be connecting switch to CCNA port, doesn't matter because there is no configuration in the switch regarding. We will be configuring only the routers. Without configuration, switch can function, no issues, because there is no need for any VLAN anything. This will be doing the routing task. Practically, if real time we need some VLAN, so we need switch configuration, but otherwise here no need to configure anything in the switch. Now we will take the network. This PC network is going to be the first line is 192.168.1.0 network, the /24. Similarly, second network is going to be 192.168.2.0 network, /24 again, and because class C address 192.168.3.0/24. So in the LAN, I will in the WAN I can take any IP different class. Maybe I'm just trying to take this 172.16.0.0, and another part is here 172.17.0.0. So this is actually /16. That's why I have taken, and like a class B address, but practically it will be subnetted. It will not be like this 16, 17, because 16 bit it will be /30, because it's given by the ISP. It will be the public IP. It will be for limited number of host address, not the full network. So here I will configure this IP in my router one, like this is 192.168.1.1, and this is 192.168.2.1, this is 192.168.3.1. So this will be the default gateway for all these computers. So if I configure PC IP address here, so it will be 192.168.1.2, because I am going to take 1.1 as the default gateway second PC I will take 2.2. 2.1 is the default gateway. Similarly, third PC I will take here 192.168.3.2 and default gateway will be 3.1. This will be my router Giga interface which is connecting to my LAN. Okay. Then we will configure in the routers. I will be doing IP routing here in the router. For example, if I show, because static route is here. For static route, I have to I have here how many network connected? 2 network connected is here. 192.168.1.0 and 172.16. 2 networks are connected. So this router knows about these 2 networks. But 192.168.2.0, 3.0 and 172.17.00. These 3 networks are remote network for the first router. So I will have to enter this all 3 routes here in the first router. Similarly, the second router is connected to the 3 networks 172.16.00, 172.17.00 and 192.168.2.0 is connected to this middle router. So here I have to advertise. Here I have to add 2 route. First this 192.168.1.0 and 192.168.3.0 because these the 2 networks are not known to this router, and we have to write 2 routes here in this middle router. Similarly, the third router 2 network is known to this 172.17.00 and 192.168.3.0 is known to the third router. So we have to enter route here for the 3 networks 192.168.1.0, 192.168.2.0 and 172.16.00. These 3 networks I have to route here. So whatever network is not connected, you have to route for that network in the static routing. So if I'll go to my first router, first of all I will configure the interfaces, like as 010 is connected to 172.16 network. Okay, go to the router inside. Auto configuration wizard, I will say no. Enable to go to the privilege mode. Okay, go to configuration mode. Interface, first gig interface we have taken gig 000. IP address is 192.168.1.1.255.255.255.0. No shutdown to bring the interface up. Similarly, in serial 010 I have to configure S010 IP address 172.16.0.1 255.255.00. No shutdown. Both the interface here is configured in my first router. Similarly, I will go to the second router. I will configure these 3 interfaces. 010 is 16 and 011 is 17. Okay. Enable configure terminal interface S010 IP address 172.16.0.2 255.255.00. No shutdown. Then interface S011 IP address 172.17.0.1 255.255.00. No shutdown. Interface gig 000 IP address 192.168.2.0 LAN interface 255.255.255.0. Sorry, this should be 1 not 0. This is IP address actually. Okay, then no shutdown. This interface is up. You see here this remote interface is up because this both the sides are up, that's why it is up. but if you see here S011 is configured, but remote side is not configured, that's why it is down. So I will configure this interface, then this link will come up. So we will go to router 3 now, because router 2 is also configured. In the router 3 I will be, this not powered on, actually this power on the device. The device is on now. Enable configure terminal interface S011, IP address 172.17.0.2 255.255.0.0. No shutdown. The device is interface configured now. You have to configure gig interface, gig 000, IP address 192.168.3.1 255.255.255.0. If I want to see the interface, show interface, show IP interface brief, showing me 3.0 is gig is configured and serial 01 configured. Now similarly all the routers are configured for the interface. We have to do routing now. For the routing, is the first router I have to add 3 routes which is not connected to my device. This, for this router, these are the remote networks, so I have to add remote network in my router. Okay, I will go to the my first router. If I show you configuration here, show IP route, this router knows only connected network 172.16.0.0 and 192.168.1.0, but this I will add the route for all the 3 remote networks, so that this router knows about these routers as well. I have to write command IP route, and remote network is start from my, okay, take a 192.168.2.0 network, then mask 255.255.255.0, and how I can reach to 2.0, which is the via interface from R1. If I see from R1 to go to this network, either 2.0 or 17 or 3.0, we have to go to this last interface. This is 172.16.0.2. You can say this, from this router, this via interface through which I can reach to the remote networks. The via will be 172.16.0.2. 172.16.0.2. Similarly, I will write second route, IP route, mm, 192.168.3.0 255.255.255.0, and via same interface 16.0.2, and same I have to add 17 network, IP route 172.17.0.0 255.255.0.0, and via same interface, because they are all the in the same, toward the same side. This all 3 route has been added. If you check here, show IP route again, see my router knows about static route 17 network via 172.16.0.2. Similarly 192.168.2.0 via same interface, 3.0 via same interface. This here mentioned as the static route, and AD value, this next to the network is the AD value. AD value is for static route is 1, so that's why you will see all route is 1. Next is the metric value, there is no metric here. Okay, just then we'll go to the second router. Similarly, I have to add 1.0 network and 3.0 network. Only 2 network I have to add here, because 3 is already connected here. Second router, I will go to configuration, IP route, Okay. 192.168.1.0 network 255.255.255.0. But to go to 1.0 from the middle router, I have to go to 16.01, 172.16.01. It will be via 172.16.0.1. Then another router, I have to take 3.0, 3.0, but it will be via 17.02 because I have to go to another side. 17.02 is this interface, because to go to this router, to go to 3 network from this router, I have to go to this side. This will be 17.02. So this, both the routers are configured here. If I go to third router, similarly I have to add 3 routes. Configured terminal, IP route 192.168.2.0 255.255.00, sorry 3 255.255.255.0. and from third router, if I go to any of these 3 network, I have to go to 17.01, 172.17.01 via 172.17.0.1. Similarly, I will go to 1.0 and I have to show you IP route again for the 172.16. To 172.16.00 255.255.00 via 172.17.01. This all the 3 routes has been entered. If we check here, show IP route again, we have 172.16, 192.168.1, 192.168.2, 3 static routes are here, last router. Okay, let's check the ping. For example, if I go to my first PC, the command prompt, I ping to my gateway first, 192.168.1.1. This is my gateway. I am pinging to see the TTL is 255. 255 means a Cisco device remote end. If I ping to another interface, my, for example, another network 2.2, this is a remote PC. This is actually 2 hop away from this PC. So it should be 128 minus 2 TTL. See, 128 minus 2 is 126 TTL, because this is 2 hop away. If I go to same third network, it is 3 hop away, so it will be 1, it is unreachable. Why? 192.168.3.2. okay, is 3.1 reachable, still unreachable. Maybe some error is here. We have to find the interface first. Okay, check the route information. The first router 192.168.3.0. okay, here route is perfect. Go to second router 192.168. okay, show IP route. In the show IP route, here we have static route for 192.168.1.0. One 192.168.1.0 via 16.01, okay, and 192.3.0 via 17.02. That is also perfect. Okay, let's ping from here. Ping 192.168.3.1. This is not pinging. okay, 172.17.0.2. This is pinging, means I am reaching to the connected router. Okay, also check, I have to check 172.16.0.1. I'm pinging that one also. Okay, I can ping 192.168.1.1. This is first router Ethernet. Yes, I can, but I cannot ping to 3.1. Something is wrong in the second to third router in between. Okay, but I can reach to the second router serial interface. Show IP route. Now I have entry for 192.168.3.0 entry is here. 172.17.0.2 is here also. I am pinging 17.0.2. Okay, let's check the third router. Here we have the configuration. Show IP interface brief. See, 17.0.2 is up. 192.168.3.1 is also up. Okay, let's check the 3.1. Okay, let's ping 192.168.3.1. gig 000 is not pinging. Why? This interface is down. See, this is not up. Okay, conf t interface G000, no shutdown. Now this is up. We can ping 3.1 now. Also we can ping 3.2. Is not pinging 3.2. Let's check the interface status. This is still port is still in the spanning tree state. That's why now it is up. We can ping. Also we can ping from here. 3. Ping 192.168.3.2. It is pinging now. This 3 hop away, the 128 minus 2 is a TTL for this the third PC. Okay, that's in static routing.